Hey there, welcome to 30 Days of Blog Marketing. I am your host in this 30-day series. I'm Angie Gensler, the creator of angiegensler.com. And today is day one, where I'm going to talk to you about how to create a brand identity for your blog. And I'm sure you jump into 30 days of blog marketing expecting, to jump straight into traffic driving strategies and promotion strategies. But before you can get there, there's a lot of foundation that you have to lay. So if you want to get people to your blog and you want to grow a successful blog, make it profitable, in order to do that, you have to have this good, solid foundation built. And that all starts with creating a brand identity. Now, a lot of people think of brand identity like your logo, your brand colors, your brand fonts. A lot of people get really hung up in that. And, at my previous corporate job, people would even kind of make fun of the marketers, and they would joke with us and say like, oh, what's the Pantone color for the logo? Because they felt like we just got so hung up on that, the colors, the brand colors. And, they had every right to kind of poke fun at us because a brand identity is so much more than the Pantone color. It's so much more than using the right font, and is really about establishing this identity of who you are and how people see you and your business and how your business shows up every day and how it supports other people. So, how do you even do this? How do you go about doing this? I've actually created a sheet that I use. Let me grab it for you. So this is a one-pager that let me make sure this is in here. Okay. This is a one-pager that I created, and it helps me really make sure that I'm maintaining that brand identity. So on there, I have what I stand for, but also what I'm against. I have the people that I help. So I list out, I help people who, how I help them. And then the big important one is, why do I even do this? And then I also have my master plan on here, and then my personal mantra that I go by. And this one pager really helps to get clarity on what it is that you are about. What's your brand identity? Okay, because it's not about a formal mission statement. And I think so many people get really hung up on what's my mission statement? And they think, all these best companies have this formal mission statement and a vision and a purpose statement, but it's so much more than that. And really, I would even challenge you to say that as a blogger, you don't need a mission statement. You don't need to spend hours coming up with that. And I see so many bloggers jumping into Facebook groups and putting out all these different kind of requests from other people wanting feedback. Like they'll throw out a million different color samples and say, which color, do you think is best? And which logo? And they'll come up with like 10 different logo designs, and they'll say, which logo is best? And sometimes I just really want to jump in there and kind of, it's probably kind of even being a turd and just say, it doesn't matter. Like pick one and just move on and just start taking action. Because really, this brand identity, it is important, and it's important to kind of establish who you are. But the brand identity, again, is not all about the Pantone colors. It's not all about the fonts that you're using, the specific logo that you have. It's not about some formal mission statement. That's not what your brand identity is about. Your brand identity is who you are, what you stand for, what you stand against, and why it is that you're doing what you're doing. A lot of people reference Simon Sinek. He has a very, very popular book. It's called Start With Why. And Simon talks about, it's not how you do or what you do, it's why you do it. Like that's what people buy. They buy why you do it. And so creating this brand identity is also wrapped around your why. So you need to take some time and figure out, why did you want to start this blog in the first place? Is it to have freedom and flexibility? Is it to help others? Was it for a creative outlet? Is it just a passion project? Is it to make money? Is it to, like me, to get out of the corporate world and have more time at home with your family? and more purpose in what you're doing day to day. So whatever it is, you need to figure out, why did you even start it in the first place? Document that. Write down your why. And then you want to kind of go deeper from there. So go deeper. What is it that you stand for? Come up with 4 to 5 different things. I stand for this. So let me give you some examples. So for me, I stand for building a business with ease. I'm very much against the hustle. I don't think that, you have to hustle your ass off. I'm for creating a sustainable business model. So something that is going to work for you for years to come. I stand for creating joyously. So that means, not just creating to be creating and creating because you think that's what you need to do, but creating things out of joy and excitement. I stand for making an impact in the lives of others. I really want to make a difference, and I do what I do every day. I'm going live for you today in this video because I want to make a difference, and I want to help you improve your blog, market your blog better. And then I also stand for doing work that provides purpose. So purpose for me, sorry, I just hit my mic. Doing work that provides purpose. So that means making an impact in the lives of others. So by me sharing my marketing knowledge with you, and that helps you grow your blog, that gives me purpose. So that's what I stand for. So those are some examples for you of writing down what it is that you stand for, because until you know exactly what you stand for, you can't really know who it is that you're helping and who it is that you can help by that. And then the same thing with, you also need to document what you're against. So for me, I'm against doing it just for the money. Hustle. I don't like that word. I don't like the hustle. I think that you can do it with balance. You can do it without that crazy coffee jacked up hustle. I'm against instant gratification. While I'm against hustle, I'm also against, I don't think that blogging is this instant quick fix, get money quickly. It is kind of a slow burn, and you have to persevere, and you have to put in the work. So I'm against that instant gratification, but I'm also against overwhelm. I'm against, killing yourself and doing a million things. I'm against complicated processes, and I'm against doing all the things. So by kind of mapping out what you stand for and what you stand against, you can get more clarity about what it is that your brand is about, what it is that you do, and then you can kind of crystallize your products, your services, your offerings within those confines of, this is what I stand for, this is what I stand against, this is who I help, and this is how I help them, and this is why I do it. And then from there, you can kind of build out that grand master plan for your business. So I want to help you kind of fine-tune this for yourself and create this for yourself. So this is my own personal brand identity. This is my one sheet, my one pager. And I use this anytime I'm doing a podcast interview, if I'm going to a speaking engagement, whatever it is that I'm doing. If I'm putting myself out there, putting my brand, my blog out there, I just review this one pager to remind me of that brand identity and to remind me of those messages that I want to keep repeating and keep sharing with others. So I want to help you out, and I want to make this as easy for you as possible, because again, this is not about the logo, the colors, the fonts. There's tons of resources out there for you to do that. And it's pretty easy, and it can also be quick. So please do not get yourself hung up in those things. I want you to spend more time thinking about these things. What do you stand against? What do you stand for? Who do you help? How do you help them? What's your why? Okay, so I have a freebies library on my website, and this is free resources to help you start and grow your business and your blog. And so if you go to angiegensler.com, I'll have a different pop-up up there that you can join, and you can get access to my freebies library. Or I have a link below this video. I think it's angiegensler.com/landing page. And that will take you to an opt-in form where you can join and get access to that freebies library. So I'm going to put a copy of my own personal brand identity sheet, my one pager in there. But then I'm also going to have under that, I will have a blank one with blank lines for you to build out your own version, your own brand identity worksheet that you can use to help you really fine tune and create your own brand identity and get really crystal clear about what your business is about, what you want to be known for, what you want to be identified for. So go to my website and download that from the freebies library, because that's going to help you really create a brand identity that is memorable, recognizable, something that people can resonate with. Okay. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you found it informational. If you liked the video and you want to see more videos like this, I am going live every day in the month of July. This is 2018. So make sure you hit subscribe at the bottom of this video or underneath it, and you can you'll get notified every time I go live every day this month, and you can watch the entire 30 days. If you're watching this after the fact, after these videos are done and I've gone live, I will have a playlist on my YouTube page with all the videos. So make sure you subscribe, check out that playlist, and you can watch all the videos. I'm going to be walking you through day by day how to market your blog so that you can create something amazing, create an awesome, profitable, successful blog for your business. So